Russell, we know what this game felt like from our perspective. What was it like on the field?
It was a great game, great battle between two great teams, obviously. Between two great teams, obviously. We thought we had the opportunity there, with that last second there. As soon as he blew the whistle, I spiked it. But so it is what it is. It was a great game, and I just want to appreciate all the Badger fans.
What was their defense like? How challenging was it to face them?
They're athletic, make some plays, and it was one of those games where it was back and forth. And I think two great teams played in battle tonight, and unfortunately on the short end.
What happened on the interception?
Oh, the guy just undercut it, made a play. It may not play. It is what it is. It's all right, but it's unfortunate that we lost.
Last thing, how will you remember this year at Wisconsin?
It was an unbelievable experience. Obviously I wanted to win. I'm a competitor, but I'm forever grateful for Coach Bielema, Wisconsin fans, and Coach Chris who coached me. It's a blessing. I'll always remember, Wisconsin, always be part of it.
Thanks, Russell. Well, Bret Bielema joins us now. Bret, thank you for your time. At what point in this game did you realize this is not a normal game? This is a weird, high-scoring game.
Well, no, I kind of even in our prep, we knew it was going to be this type of situation. Obviously, don't want to give up scores, but just judging what you saw of film and the way they played, thought our offense would be able to match it, and obviously kind of played out the way we did, but ended up coming up short in the end.
What was the discussion on choosing to go for it on 4th and 1 on the 17-yard line?
Well, there's actually a decision process that we kind of have. Where on 3rd down we decided if we're going to do it, and it was 3rd and short. I give the go-ahead, hey, we're going to play 2 downs here and game plan accordingly. Obviously didn't have success, but in the end, don't know how much that effect it had.
Coach, early in the 3rd quarter, you called your 2nd timeout on that questionable touchback. What was going through your mind there?
Well, we knew that the return man put his foot on the line. It's all about the placement of the ball. I thought the ball looked like it crossed the end zone line. I asked the official on my sideline if the play forward momentum was reviewable. Nobody could come up with an answer until after the timeout was called. So the bargaining they kind of did is they took a timeout but didn't take away my challenge. So I think they kind of knew that there was a situation there they weren't sure on and tried to make it as best they could.
From your vantage point, what was it about their offense that was able to strike so quickly?
Well, I think 2 things. First off, they have some guys that could just flat out run people, and there's 3 plays in my mind defensively that we didn't even get a hand on the guy. I was worried about making the open field tackles, realizing that we hope to at least have all gaps accounted for and the routes, but there was 3 scores that we didn't put a hand on him, and obviously you can't have success that way.
You worked so much on tempo leading up to this ball game. Do you felt like that was an issue for your defense at all?
There wasn't a point where I thought our guys were gassed or out of alignment. There were some mental breakdowns, obviously, that created those big play situations, but there wasn't ever a time where you just felt that they were out of control with a tempo, and it was actually slower than we kind of thought.
How would you describe the locker room a few moments ago?
Very emotional. Been here to Pasadena twice and had tears of sorrow. I'm kind of hoping to get tears of joy here in the near future. It's a difficult situation. Played 2 quality football teams for a 4-quarter game and it came up short. And I told our guys, for whatever reason, our locker room has to be tested once again. And I think that the quality of locker room we have has allowed us to come back and allow us to come back again in the future.
When all is said and done, as we let you go, what will you remember about this season?
As a senior class that persevered through a lot, been with me the whole way through. Obviously had the addition of Russell, so a lot of special characters, a lot of great stories and great memories. But the great thing is we're returning defending Big Ten champs. Nobody's won more in our league over the last several years than Wisconsin, and hopefully it's something that we're going to be able to continue into the forward and do it with the right type of kids, do it in an atmosphere and environment that makes people from Wisconsin very proud.
Bret, congratulations on a great season, a Big Ten title, and thanks for the time.
Thanks, gentlemen. I'm Wisconsin.
Thanks. Back here in Pasadena after the Badger lost. Montee Ball good enough to give us some time. From what you saw, how fast are those guys?
Just as fast as they've shown on film. Like I said, I think we did a great job at times of attacking them downhill, but also we did it, sometimes of shooting ourselves in the foot, and that's a great thing of film. We're going to be able to watch film and make ourselves better for next year.
You mentioned you felt like you did some great things. It seemed like the offensive line was winning the battle up front. Did you feel like they were creating some big creases for you?
Yeah. At the beginning of the game, they were doing a great job, making creases and all that stuff. But I feel like, Oregon did a great job of adapting to what we were doing. The safeties were meeting me in the hole a couple times, and like I said, we tip our hats to them for adapting to what we were doing. And obviously, that's a great team. They deserve to win.
At what point in the game did you realize, okay, this is going to be different? There's going to be a lot of points put up.
I'd say right after coming out of halftime, we started putting points on the board, and I kind of in my mind I thought it would be a high-scoring game, at the beginning of the game, but like I said, I had faith in the defense, and I feel they did a great job today against a high-powered offense.
You've been a part of so many close games this year, Michigan State twice, Ohio State as well. How do you think this game compared to all those exciting finishes?
Well, like I said, we shot ourselves in the foot a couple times. You're talking about the Michigan State and Ohio State game at the beginning of the season?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, take a minute off of our season, and, we are undefeated. We're, winners of the Rose Bowl game. But like I said, we're going to come back stronger and make sure that we look back on this and, just build from it. That's the only thing we can do is go forward.
I know you're still in the emotion of a loss, but you did tie a pretty amazing record. Most touchdowns in a single season ever with Barry Sanders. Now that it's done, how's that feel?
Well, it feels great. It's a word I'll share with the rest of my teammates. They're very proud of me. I'm proud of them for doing a great job of getting me there. And like I said, it's a great feeling. I hear Barry Sanders is tweeting me right now, so I can't wait to go back talk to him about it. And like I said, it's a great feeling. It's a great experience, and I'm just proud of myself.
Before we let you go, at what point do you start thinking about making a decision about your future?
In the next 2 days, I'll make sure everyone knows my decision. Maybe tomorrow or the next day I'll make my decision. And like I said, what I did was I just looked in the mirror and told myself what's going to be better for myself, my family, and also my teammates. And that's basically what I weighed my decision off of.
Montee, congratulations on a great season. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Back to Chicago.